Feel like there's no fear attacking the baseball. Don't have to worry about cold days and getting jammed. But I tell you what, for me, it was always about hydration because I could cramp up. And you have to make sure that you stay up on your fluids. And it's not just when the game starts. This is something that you have to do days in advance if you're someone that's prone to cramping.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Jansen Junk. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ballgame.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Now here is Addison Barger. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second is Bichette. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Dalton Varsho swings through it for strike one. Bichette, the runner at third. Kirk stands at second. No outs. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. And now for the Jays, Ty France. Golden opportunity right here. And there's a ball. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. One run across. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One out. Runner at second. Now it's going to be Nathan Lucas. Swing and a base hit. Flying around third is France. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Well struck left field. That's back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Home run number 10 on the year. It's 7-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jansen Junk gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So they turn things over to the righty, Valente Beozo.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one ripped into right. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in there.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's George Springer. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Jimenez, the runner at second with one away. Swung on, belted. That one back. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Beozo checks the runner, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 7 and the Marlins coming up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Getting the nod in this one, Jose Barrios. What's the word on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Stays alive. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Bichette fires across the diamond. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
And that one is lifted in the air, reaching down and makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. That one ripped. Barker towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Blue Jays 7 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Beozo back to work. There's a strike. Beozo, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hill under it. And it's caught for the out.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Bichette batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1
Yeah, they
strike.
talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the
That's ball
downward
2.
tilt. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Out to short. Acosta throws to first, and Bichette is retired. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk, doubled in his first AB. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Two outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And there's a base hit to left. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And next for Toronto, Ty France. Doubled his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Kirk on second. Varsho on at first with 2 down. Line drive. He's got it, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 7 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. Fastball for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Barger gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Troy Johnston. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball right side on to France. 2 gone now.
Third baseman,
Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Jays really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So a man aboard. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ernie Clement. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jimenez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yeah, that's fouled off. Lucas, the lead runner at second. Clement on at first with nobody out. That's a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. So the batting order turns over. And now the DH, George Springer, 1 for 2. Smash down the left field line. 1 runs in, and it's off the wall. The 2nd run scores. Not in time, it's a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. Fought off foul. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Snap throw to third. Jimenez back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This one could be trouble. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Valente Beozo will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ryan Gusto.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. And that one clips the corner. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bichette comes around to score, and it's 12-1.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Varsho lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Marcy under it. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one drilled left field. Hernandez makes the play, and that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Outside.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Maximo Acosta in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Jimenez throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball line to center. Oh, he gloves it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Marcy flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jimenez at the plate now. That's ball one. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And we'll hold that thought, as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Back here in Miami, ready to go, bottom four. And now the right fielder, Jacob Marcy. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Agustin.
So up next, Agustin Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Ramirez, in his rookie season, 23 years old. And he's usually a catcher. Today, he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. That's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And that is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and the batter is George Springer. Gusto back to work. There's a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Cade Gibson preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Addison Barger, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
The batter, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette now at the plate. In the air, right field. Marcy makes the grab. 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. In the air out to center. Hill on his way over. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the first baseman, Troy Johnston. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And out number one on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sanoha stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So digging in, Derek Hill struck out swinging his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And it's fouled away. Sanoha leads off first with one away. Next offering misses down and away. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. In comes the run from third. It's 12-3. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Check swing, and that's a ball. The other way. They got it for out number two. Stepping in, Jacob Marcy. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ramirez in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Marlins 4. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Number 66. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Zuber getting cranked up as well. Just missed. Next offering misses. 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Nathan Lucas. Roll to short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
A swing and a soft liner. Base hit. And now first and second with two outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Digging in, Andres Jimenez. That one outside. 1-0. On the ground right side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Barger puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Now Troy Johnston. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Now this is in the air down the line. Barger hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Zuber. He last pitched 2 days ago. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. Zuber, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. That's off the mark, and the count now 2-0. Now with the shift on, hits right into it, whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Addison Barger. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering, and 2 away to start the 7th. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Ball in.
Pulls that one foul. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The center fielder,
Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit.
Varsho.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
One and one.
Bichette at second. Kirk at first. 2 out of the inning. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. Derek Hill will hit next. That clips a corner. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that's
Inside,
off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's a base hit. Run scores. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Marlins 5. Back here in Miami, and now Ty France. Zuber back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead. Man at first with 1 gone. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends one out the opposite way. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 15-5.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Zuber out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, number 66.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
George Springer digs in now. And that's downstairs and outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And another ball. And that eats him up. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché appears to be getting loose. Ground ball left side. Sanoha gets it to first. That's out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're dialed into the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Hicks, batting with one down, takes a strike. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Hernandez
Inside
in
ball.
the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And now it's going to be Troy Johnston. And that's through there for a strike. And that is out of play. Hicks at second with 2 down. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, Toronto leads this one 15-5. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Action in the pen down there. Calvin Fauché getting ready to go. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's too low. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Acosta. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now here is Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Ball, that's out.
And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Wide throw, and it gets away. Man at second. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, one away. He goes down looking. And now, Ernie Clement. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Squirts away a little bit. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Line drive, and this might be trouble. France makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now, Andres Jimenez. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's down and in. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. The Blue Jays on top, 16-5. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. First offering, and it just misses. Yeah, there's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Popped up. Jimenez. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Maximo Acosta.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning, throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.